A pair of shopkeepers came under heavy gunfire this afternoon in Burrell Boom village. Sometime shortly after 1:30 p.m., an armed assailant rode up on a motorcycle, entered Matilda's mini-mart, and unleashed a hail of bullets. When he exited, 21-year-old Kendra Miguel and her coworker Dennis Brown were both left for dead behind the counter and elsewhere inside the building. Miguel's siblings spoke with News 5 on the condition of anonymity.
We heard shots and we thought it was something else, but it was shots. And then I got ready, and then I heard people were shouting and talking. So I looked through my back window and I saw people were talking and they were running towards the shop.
By then, the gunman, based on accounts given by residents who saw what happened, casually mounted his motorcycle and rode away from the scene. Moments later, a team of police investigators descended on the location.
Well, what we know so far is that just about 1:40, police get a call that shooting incident here in Burrell Boom. Upon police arrival, they observed a male and a female. A female was behind the counter and the male was on the almost on the wall, and beside the wall. No, both of them had apparent gunshot wounds to their body. We understand that they were attending to a female when someone just came in and fired several shots at them, causing their fatal injuries.
The deadly shooting, however, was no act of robbery. In fact, the monies inside the cash register remained untouched, suggesting that the attacker was there to carry out an execution. It is believed that Brown was the intended target of the hit and that Miguel was simply collateral damage.
We have just verified and checked that we see two cash bag in there, and apparently the money is still in the bag. No, so I don't believe robbery is a motive at this time.
By the time Kendra's younger sister and her mom made it across the street to the shop, police were already on the scene, cordoning off the perimeter.
There were two policemen at the back. They were stopping us from going inside, and afterwards a truck came with police, and I asked them if an ambulance is coming. They told us yes, but it took them for like 30 minutes for the ambulance to reach.
By then, both victims had succumbed to their injuries. Since robbery is being ruled out as a possible motive, investigators are instead exploring the angle that the hit may have been retribution for a murder that took place here in Burrell Boom a few years ago.
Police found a large amount of exponentials inside of the building.
Sir, is there any chances it's retaliation?
We are following some rumors that we are hearing at this time, so we have to look into that likewise. No, I don't recall a double murder here from many years maybe. We, based on the information that we are getting, that is what we're going to follow up, based on probably a previous misunderstanding that happened some years ago, or some incidents that happened some years ago around this area.
News 5 attempted to get a word from the distraught family of Dennis Brown, but they respectfully declined comment. Miguel's sister described her sibling as a quiet person who had a future she was working towards.
She was planning her whole future. She was planning to have a house, to move out, but like how she worked, she had to get her money first so she can accomplish all of that. She didn't do anything wrong. She never harassed anyone, or she never did anyone wrong. And she was a humble person, and she stayed most of the time to herself.
Reporting for News 5, I am Isani Cayetano.